Hey everybody, welcome back to Desert Sky Mystic. Today we're going to be doing our 10-minute tarot reading for the month of August for Taurus. So this is a general reading, and if it, of course, that means it won't resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you, if you have questions, want further clarification, please leave comments and questions below. And of course, as always, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. That helps us out a lot. We really appreciate it. So I've already cleared our space, cleared our cards, getting ready for this reading, giving one last little shuffle here. So let's go on and get our overhead camera lined up and we'll get started. Okay, there we go. Okay, Taurus, August 2022. Let's see what the month of August has for you here. All right, kind of taking it in as I place the cards. Checking everything out. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like that we are going to be going on, it looks like some sort of little journey, some sort of internal journey, a look within, some sort of, something that going inward and kind of making a discovery about yourself, or just taking a break, taking a breather and trying to shake some things off. So let's just kind of walk through this and see how all of these cards play out and what kind of energy is flowing for the month of August for you. So out of the gate here, I got the traveling card, and this is where I kind of get the journey from. This is the overall theme of kind of where we're starting out at. And if you notice here, it's a mountain pass. But the thing I always notice about this card, there is a path that kind of goes up, but it's surrounded, it's cloudy. You really can't see what's coming at you. So although there is a path to follow, the visibility isn't very far ahead. So I think things are really kind of cloudy for you right now, that you are trying to figure things out for yourself and within yourself, and you don't have a lot of clear answers right now. So that's really kind of what we're looking for in the month of August, is just kind of stepping back and taking a look around and trying to figure out what's what. And that is crossing here. What we have is the slowing down card. So I'm going to pull this over here actually while we talk about this. And so the slowing down card really is what you have is this tortoise that's walking up to the pond and really taking his time, taking a look at what he's about to step into, or she, and really getting a lay of the land, and just really being cautious about how they move forward, which is kind of interesting the way that this ties in to this card as well, because this path that you're traveling, this journey that you're taking, it's going to require you to slow down. It's going to require you to kind of take everything in and be careful as you're moving forward. Really consider everything. So I get some of this is about the control component. There's something that you're trying to shake off here, something that is controlling you, something you're not wild about. Maybe it's a relationship that you're in, maybe it's a job that you're currently in, but whatever it is, there's a control component here that's making you feel really restricted, really got you kind of bound up. And that's something that you are trying to figure out how to move away from. And if you look at this, this isn't a very pleasant card, really. In the background, you got these storm clouds, and this is very just kind of non-feeling, hard edges. So this is something that doesn't feel real great, whatever this kind of control factor is for you. Um, Moving into the aloneness card. So back to the journey theme here, as you kind of walk away, step away from this control factor, what I like about this card is that the overall kind of meaning, if you were to read the book behind it, is more along the lines of being okay being alone almost. This isn't about feeling lonely. This isn't about like a self-pity thing or whatsoever. This is a journey that this monk is on. And what's nice about this is that this is kind of a guided journey. There's a light at the end of the tunnel that's lighting up the way. So this is something that needs to happen, is meant to happen, and you are getting some help along the way here in this journey. So, I think it's this kind of one of those sayings that now is a good time to do this. I don't want to say like preordained or anything else like that, but whatever path you are on, it's something you have a clear vision that needs to happen, and there's a guiding light that's helping you through this journey, getting away from this control factor, whatever's messing with you. And that we really have kind of backing this up as a creator. It's a new inspiration, a new energy, a new idea, something that you've kind of figured out. It's a new motivation, and now is the time to move forward on those ideas. The monk here is grasping. There's this energy ball actually relates to another card within the deck, which is all about new inspiration, new creativity, and so forth. And what this card is really doing is taking control of that and taking action on this new inspiration. So it's nice to kind of see that you've recognized where the problem is for you, and you're taking steps to move away from that, and for good reason too. Whatever this is really kind of got you in your own head here, whether it's a decision you made that you feel guilty about, which is a literal meaning of the card guilt. But it's not just about guilt, it's really about that kind of anxiety. It's about those those pictures that kind of get stuck in your head and you feel real bad about, or something that's bothering you, is keeping you up at night. It's being in your own head, is that whole mental process. And again, that's what you're really trying to break out of, to move on and feel better with whatever this challenge is that you're working through. It's the I laugh because these cards and these energies and this layout's actually pretty amazing, the way that they kind of tie into each other, with the monk backing up with the creator card, and the guilt and the control and the exhaustion card. Because the overall feeling I'm really getting here is that you're just plain exhausted, and this control factor, this guilt factor, this person here now, whether this is a robot, some mechanical contraptions, actually pretty impressive that this person has built. But if you've noticed, they've boxed themselves in, they've created a prison here. And I think that's really what you're feeling like. Maybe it's a prison of your own head, in your own head. Things are really bothering you. You're trying to figure out how to process this stuff, and along with the control factor, you're kind of in a bad spot. You're just tired of it, which is what prompted you to kind of take control of this and get this journey going, to move out of this energy. You're tired and you're ready for a change. But I think change is coming. This is going to be a new adventure for you. There's good things over the horizon. You're doing the most difficult thing, which is taking that first step. And as you can see, this is a toddler that's about to go out and have some real fun. There's some real cool stuff over the other side of that, if we can just kind of let go of these other things that are holding us back. So I do think the energy is moving in a great direction for you. There is a component here that you need to be aware of, and that is conditioning. That may tie into some of the feelings you have here. And the conditioning card is really about those things that are a part of us that we don't actually realize are part of us. What's a better way of saying this? Okay, so the way I generally describe this card is using parents as an example. So if your parents hold a certain point of view, and you hear this point of view and this opinion over and over and over and over for all of your life, from the day you were born up until the time you become an adult, and then somebody asks you what your thoughts are about this particular subject, we automatically, since it's been kind of pretty much just ingrained in us from a very young age, we're espousing our parents' opinions. When we reply, we're like, yeah, it's because of this and this is why, and so forth. But really what that is it's something that we haven't even really thought about. It's just always been a part of our life. It's just always been there. And so we're just blindly kind of spitting that out. And so what this card is really talking about is conditioning. If you see here, there's a lamb, sheep, lamb tied to the lion, and the lion has been raised around this flock. The lion doesn't even know it's a lion. It thinks it's a sheep, just like all the other ones. And so that's speaking to the conditioning. So one of the things that this reading is talking about is you really got to analyze your kind of belief system, and really start thinking and questioning things. And as you analyze your opinions and your point of view and your approaches to life, really making sure that those are yours and not somebody else's energy that you're holding on to and you're espousing. Really question that stuff. Figure out what you really think about it. And the way we do that, the key to that success and outcome is really turning in, thinking about it, not and just getting rid of all of these background voices and shedding that out and really finding out who you are, what you believe, why you believe that, and just questioning everything for a while. And I think that, kind of looking back over this whole reading, that's a lot of, I think that really sums it up very well. I mean, if we kind of look back on the reading overall, is that there's a journey of self-discovery here. There has been some sort of event that has triggered the need to do that. There's a control function in there which can speak to the conditioning. It's not a control situation that you're necessarily conscious of, but other people's energy and opinions and so forth, have that kind of deal on you. So that's part of it, or perhaps the situation you're in, but you're in your own head. You've built this own prison and you're just exhausted of all of this stuff. And it's really time to go find out who you are, block out all these voices and turn inwards so that you can figure this all out. And I think August is going to be a great month for you to do this. I mean, all the energy is pointing that direction. So let's see, is there anything else here? No, nothing jumps out immediately. I think that's a pretty good summary of the reading that we have for you for August, Taurus. So, hey, listen, if this resonates with you, or if you have questions or concerns, questions or comments, leave them in the comment box below, and I'll do my best to get back with you as quick as I can. Other than that, that is what I have for the month of August for Taurus. So, thanks again for joining us over here at Desert Sky Mystic, and we will see you next time.